talking points.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. All right, let's fly up on the cloud so we all see what is the thing and share it so we can see what it's all about.
All right, we're live. We live.
Okay, no problem. Just everybody to join. So we won't say anything. That's good. All right.
What's up? My name is Jessica. I go by
Oops.
Charles.
Hold on, my stuff playing.
All right, I'm gonna let everybody know. Okay, I'll get the link. We are live. We got Sister Portia coming today. She might come.
Where'd you share it to, Jessica? I saw
No,
it pop
Portia's
up.
not on. It should be
Aw,
on
man.
Facebook, Periscope.
No, I mean the document.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
even open it up yet.
Oh, okay. No, I just thought you were. No worries.
Yeah, I'm going now. Actually, I'm going into it now. But hey, everyone, welcome to Marketing with Friends. Today we are obviously multitasking and also sharing our support of Blab that shows our age, how long we've been online and marketing, how long we've been doing live streaming. If you didn't catch the last broadcast, last time we talked a little bit about Blab and kind of some of the Blab folks popped up into our comments here on the stream. So we thought we'd show some love to Blab, to the homies of Blab. And yeah, we'll go ahead and get started in just a moment here. I'm trying to log into my Facebook account so I can see you guys' comments and make sure that I am monitoring the chat, because last time I was just like, yeah, y'all can go and monitor it. I'm not. So, this time I will. All right, so yeah, what do we have on our agenda to talk about tonight? We had some. Leon, you said you didn't know what the heck I was talking about, but so I can see you guys. Yay! I love hearing my own voice. I'm so loud, y'all.
Yeah, for real. I've got it.
I'm sorry.
No.
I grew up in a Black household. That's sorry.
Oh, I can unapologetic
right now.
That's okay. I understand. I understand.
Everybody yelled when they talk. Get that out the refrigerator instead of.
Oh my God! Did you get that?
Give me a glass of water. Everything was a yell.
Why did the people do that? Why?
You know what I think? Because we just need to know that other folks can hear us, so we need to hear ourselves. So we have to project our voices. We got to really put it out there, so that we know you heard what we said we wanted you to do. Okay, so I got the document now. Leon, what were we talking about earlier that we said we were going to discuss on this?
Oh, we've got loads of stuff. I mean, we're going to go in. We've got some reviews. We're talking about promotions. We're talking about so many things. Obviously, the summit was coming up. Listen, this is okay. First of all, how was your day, guys? Because tell everybody about what you do and what is really going on in our lives, because we're so busy.
I know, right? And I don't want y'all seeing my cut off my backdrop, so let me fix my camera first.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And kids in my live stream. So yeah, Kathy, you go first since I gotta get my life together.
So my name is Kathy E. Smith. That's Kathy with the C, also known as Resource Reader. And I help business owners get on the right platform, in front of the right audience, and with the right tools and resources, because not everybody needs to be on Facebook. I'm just saying.
Wow.
She coming with it already.
Facts. We haven't started. Facts.
You need to be where your audience is.
That's it. Follow your crowd. Okay. I'll drop in. My name is Leon Herring. I'm the CEO and founder of a company called Caribbean Online Training. We've trained over 2,000 people in the Caribbean alone to how to work online successfully. Also, I am the CEO and founder of the company called LL Marketing Consultants. We look after eBay, Amazon, Etsy, Shopify, anything e-commerce related. We'll help you drive traffic and sales and make you be rich and famous. There you go. Jessica.
My name is Jessica. Oh wait, my name is Jessica. I got 2 days. And if you come into my house, then I'm gonna show you something because my kids mess with my camera. So yeah, I am Jessica. I go by Job Speaks Digital. I am here to help you not only teach you what to do, but how to do it with technology, all things digital. That is me. If you want to get out there and show up authentically and share your expertise with more people, that is what I help you do with Josh Speaks Digital. Oh, that's nice. That rhymed. That's nice. That rhymed. So I know I'll be flowing sometimes. Sometimes my bars just come out and I'll just be like bars. Like
You're just hitting it hard.
I should have been a rapper. Like, I swear I should have been a rapper, but it didn't. Not maybe next lifetime, not this one. I might still do it. Hey, you know what? I've been seeing fathers rap. I've been seeing all kinds of, you know what's really popular on YouTube right now, you guys? This is totally off topic, but we're going to talk about it. It's rapping. Like funny raps though. Like rapping funny about raps. Like science, like rapping about math. Like these folks are getting millions of subscribers making funny raps. Like one rap was like one guy was rapping about his girlfriend checking his phone. Like that gets major views. Yeah. No. These people are making major money with that. It's
wow. You gotta show me some of that.
Ava Laura just posted, who's celebrating Juneteenth? What y'all doing? Oh, I'm giving away 100 business strategy.
That's it. Well, that's what we're doing.
That's what we're
doing. We're promoting the summit. That's what we're doing.
Oh goodness!
We're getting paid.
Definitely promote.
Hang on a minute. Wait, you know what we forgot? Cash apps. Let's change the names.
Oh yeah, Cash apps.
Cash apps. We've got to get it going.
Change name to Cash app.
All right, let me just.
How are you guys feeling today? How's everything going? Are you guys feeling light today?
It's hot like Africa over here. I'm telling you, it's just tremendously warm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the weather under the day, but it's just. I'm all right though. I mean, I could be better under the day. I mean, I had a few missed calls and clients under the day that cost me a lot of money, but other than that, I'm good. I really am good.
Oh man, is that because of us, Leon? We got you up late night. Oh,
no. Don't listen to the day. I love coming on these particular shows, especially your show. I mean, because there's so much going on, and I love coming on these kind of middle of the hour. Yeah. Again, the dynamics is a bit different. And I took a nap. Who's that? Just arrived. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Alhamdulillah.
I like this woman, you know. She comes in, she's blazing at the place. But anyway, we're talking
interrupting the whole thing.
For real. Disrupt.
Why are you late? We don't want to hear your problems.
I didn't tell you any. I wasn't offering any. Wait, is that a blab shirt?
It is a blab shirt.
It's a
out of here.
It's a boom on that one.
Oh my goodness.
We're setting this trend. Come on.
Oh my God, the blab shirt.
You gotta check in.
I didn't get the memo.
You
didn't get the memo. You see, that's what you don't come.
Oh, little Miss Busy over here just got too much going on. She can't check in with the fam. That's what
Come on, sis. You gotta be on it. You gotta be on it. Because the internet's moving quickly now. It's not the old days, it's not AOL. We're moving. We've got cable. We've got fiber
we ain't
optics.
on dial-up no more.
I gotta make my money, okay? Let me make my money.
Yeah, we see you. We see you.
I ain't got the wait. The teacup to low.
It's off. We're going in. We're going in tonight. Listen.
Yeah, y'all. Somebody tag these blab folks. Whoever those blab folks were.
Yeah, if you got the blab. Get the blab. Listen, just get all of the boot to boom crab. Just get them. I don't care what you send a pigeon. Just get them in it. It's going off tonight.
That is hilarious.
Tonight it's gonna be off. And Friday, listen, set the link for Friday. We're going again. Yeah. I don't care if we go to Sunday service, church, Monday morning, we're gonna be here dropping some dimes and everything. Let me get sharing in the background because I've got to get some people.
Leon is talking for himself, y'all.
I thought Ava had my back. The amount of times in the day I was in the background in the day, locked away in this cage with you two up front. Yeah. That was now. Come on now. You gotta back me on this one. Yeah, come on.
Okay, well, Ava Laura, why don't you just introduce yourself since we just finished doing that, and let's get started.
Hey guys, I'm Ava Laura, your life coach and intuitive consultant. and I help you from whole to wholeness in your life, relationships, business, and career. And on the summit on June 27th, I will be teaching you how to shift your mindset and master your energy so you can make that money too.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. What do we have, Kathy? Because I can't pull up my sheet. I've been trying to work on it for the last 3 minutes.
So basically one of the sessions, and I believe that Jessica is doing this session. I'm not sure if it's a joint. Jessica and I are doing a few joint sessions together.
Yes,
but it is about your content planning and mastering your content and everywhere you want to be. So what are some of the strategies that you should use in order to get your content out there?
And so shall I tell them now or wait until summit? What am I doing?
Well, we're just going to give them a little teaser, a trailer, a taste, a sip.
Kathy, you good at interviewing folks.
All the beans tonight.
Kathy, can you interview me? What would you like to know?
I sure can.
Hi.
So Jessica,
yes,
please share with us some of the topics that you're going to cover regarding getting your content up there in 15 minutes or less.
Okay, so some of the things I'm going to share with you are, number one, go to my Instagram page. Number two, make sure you like my Instagram page and follow. I'm kidding, you guys. So one of the things that I'm going to talk about during the summit is about repurposing. I think that's one of the hugest things, right? Whenever someone tells you that they're going to help you create a certain amount of content in a certain amount of time, they're usually the first point and the first key is to repurpose, right? So we're going to talk about making sure that you're recording your sessions so that you can repurpose that content and how you can take pieces of that content out easily, and how you can do some of that from your phone, right, mobily. So I'm all about, if you follow me on YouTube, I talk a little bit about being about less tech and more digital, right? I always look for ways, and when I review tools, I'm always sharing with you guys the tools that you can use to cut through the noise, right? To cut through all of the tech headaches and everything that just gets you out to the market. I was actually talking to Leon earlier about live streaming with, what was the platform I told you about, Leon? BeLive. BeLive. Ava Laura just used BeLive a couple of weeks ago when she was doing her quarantine. What was it called, Ava Laura? Quarantine
healing.
And BeLive has, man, let me tell you something. They have upped their game. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that they had upped their game so much. So utilizing something like BeLive, right? Whereas when BeLive, you can put your YouTube link inside the video. You can have an agenda flowing on the side. Like for people like me, that's just scatterbrained. And I'm just like, oh, let's talk about this, talk about that, and look all over the place, right? It's a really great tool. They even have a countdown timer with like a little house that tells how many days you've been quarantined. So those are really cool. Yeah, I'm going off. Go ahead, Kathy. Bring me back, Kathy. Bring me back.
Oh, no. So I was just going to say, and speaking of BeLive, what was that clothing line that was like really a whole bunch of patterns that people were selling like a year or two ago?
I don't
know.
Well, I was going to say cross colors. What you talking about? Cross colors?
No. A year or two ago, not in the 90s.
Wow. That's some serious. No, you didn't go there.
Anyway, it was like a multi-level market or direct sales where they would sell like lines of clothes, and they were like bright colors and patterns. I wish I could not think of it. I want to say Lululemon, but it wasn't that. But anyway, someone used BeLive, kind of like the auction with the thing scrolling and the item number.
Oh, okay.
So they used BeLive to sell those clothes.
Yeah, because BeLive has a shopping in live stream option. I was like, oh, that's dope.
No.
Now I might just pay $30 for that.
I'm on that. Come on.
I might just pay $30 for that. But I was telling Leon before, I was looking at StreamYard, and I was like, StreamYard's cool, but I ain't giving you $30. Like, I'm gonna just do the free, and we can exchange content. You know, I'm gonna give you some content. You're gonna brand my content, but I'm not paying you $30. BeLive, I might just pay $30 if I can sell my t-shirts, my candles, my mugs, my what else? My mask. What else did I've been?
And they have a
about?
free period. Like I had it free. It was like 14 days free, I believe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So you can try it out free.
Yeah.
And I loved it. You get the audio and the video.
Wow.
I uploaded it. Yeah, I uploaded it to Facebook, to YouTube, on my page. So yeah, I repurposed the heck out of those things.
Yeah.
I'm still repurposing them.
Wait, hang on a minute.
Even when people ask me for, oh, I need a video of you meditating, here you go.
Yep.
Oh, I need a video of this for this online event, here you go.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hang on a minute. I'm gonna get the affiliate program. Hang on a minute, because that's what we want to do. The Be Live.
Yeah, and when we talk about affiliate programs, we're talking about monetizing, of course.
Yeah,
what you're doing.
we're talking about eating.
Yeah, but that's those are some of the things that we'll be talking about during the summit, right? How you can do something one time, but then leverage the holy moly out of it, right? Yep. We are making sure that we are really maximizing, even with this live stream that we're doing here, right? I've taken this and put a snippet. All you guys are on my Instagram, by the way. And I tagged you all, so you should have gotten a notification. But I put it on my live stream because we had some really great nuggets where Kathy was talking about the book author, and I'm losing her name, but in Black business.
LaShawn Holland.
LaShawn, yes. And we're talking about Black business, right? Which is something that is a hot topic right now. So you want to make sure you're getting that traffic. And so utilizing that and just sharing it out on Instagram stories. So I'll be sharing a little bit about how to use Instagram stories. Oh, nice. Yes, yeah. Instagram stories as well as IGTV. So, and to Kathy's point earlier, making sure you're on the right platform is going to be the hugest thing. So before you even come to me and we start talking about that, we're going to make sure you're on the right platform for the right audience. Does that work, Kathy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And absolutely. And I believe that you shouldn't be on more than 2 or 3 platforms. Why? Because if you try to be everywhere, you won't be consistent. So just think about that.
And that's not to make you feel bad, because believe me, I'm the queen of, I can post it later. And they ain't getting nothing today. They'll get it tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, I'll be like, they can get it the next day. And the next thing you know, I ain't posted in 2 weeks because I'm like, and it's not necessarily that I don't want to do it or, anything like that. It's just more or less, and I'm not recording on Zoom, my bad. It's just more or less that I really just be like, y'all can get it later. But I know I have to stop that. And I have to be more consistent in that, because these people are making money. Let me tell y'all something. If there's one thing I have not, if there's one thing I've learned online, it is that people are making money and they are building relationships and building trust with people that don't even deserve it. And I actually deserve it. I actually care about people and their businesses and whether or not they succeed. So if these people can make money just by showing up consistently and they don't even really care, then we got to switch this around. We got to get the people that really actually care about the folks being more consistent.
Got to flip the script.
Yeah. Because they
and look, sometimes it's not even that they don't even care. They sharing the wrong information.
Oh, we got those too.
There.
We got some of those.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, that is a whole nother show. But we got those too. But I think more or less, I think that the folks I'm talking about are the ones that try to build the trust, but then take advantage of the trust. That's what it was. I'm like, and it burns my biscuits. It really does. It burns my biscuits when I see those strategies. Are you in our show? Or are you somewhere else?
Yeah, she's
Wait, I'm multitasking.
Hang on a minute.
You talking about repurposing? I'm repurposing my time.
Oh Lord! Now we gonna have shirts instead of reclaiming my time. Repurposing my time. Repurposing my time.
I'm listening. I am here.
Okay, she's focused. She missed the memo, but okay, she's focused.
So that being said, I know that we're talking about content marketing, but this is for all of you. Let me be the moderator tonight.
Okay,
hey.
Okay.
What are some of the ways that you find out what your audience wants? So that's a good question.
That's it. Look, you cannot back yourself, Kathy. Okay.
Ooh,
That's a good question.
Wait, you know what? I like that. Kathy, I really do like that question because we had discussion approximately about 6 hours ago. Yeah. Finding new orders. And this is critical in today's world. Yeah. I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to be last on this one because I'm going to use Queen Latifah ladies first on this one. All right.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. Y'all showing y'all age on this.
No,
bad boy.
this is real
Crown
deal.
Colors, Queen Latifah,
Lab,
ladies first. Y'all just showing your age.
Yeah, for any of you millennials out there, Queen, Queen,
not T-fur. Yeah.
Latifah.
And we're not talking about this, the film Set It Off Fire.
And the guy that was on our promo is Prince. Purple Rain. It's on Netflix.
They know who Prince is.
They know who
No.
Prince
Y'all know who Prince is, don't you?
Y'all better know who Prince is.
Prince William? Nah,
Prince, well, oh my God.
I know. I know. That fell. I know.
Purple
It
Rain.
fell.
Don't make
Those
me
are
start
fighting
singing.
words.
I know, right? Don't make me start singing Purple Rain, Purple.
Uh-oh.
But matter of fact, can we, Kathy, we're going to come right back to your question, I promise. All right. Did you guys realize that Prince, and I think I told Ava, I can't remember who I told, that Prince made that movie to promote his album?
For real?
Yeah.
I watched the Prince documentary.
Did you watch it? Yes. He actually.
So he was the first to start that trend because,
Yes.
yeah, I think I
Yes.
heard that.
He said, I have to become a movie star in order for me to sell more records. And he made that movie and he skyrocketed, like took off. He could not get nobody to make that movie for the life of him. He was begging everybody. He was like, I got to make it. I got to make it. I got to make it. And finally he told him, I'm not making no more records. I'm not doing nothing until we make this movie. And that's when they finally bent and gave in and made the movie. And the rest is history. He made that movie, performed in that movie. They did, I think it was Doves Cry. No. Was it Doves Cry the one they did the one time and they recorded it live and that was it? No.
Oh,
the one
no,
that
that
goes,
wasn't live.
"Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo." What song's that?
Can we request that Jessica not sing?
That's okay. If she was embarrassed, her brand, she can do what she wants.
Hey, my brand is about fun and creativity. So actually me saying "Woo-hoo-hoo," probably be on a shirt somewhere pretty soon. What's the name of that freaking song, y'all?
You done murdered. We don't know.
I don't know.
We don't recognize it.
Uh-oh.
We need to get back to the question. Back to the question.
Back to the topic. Back to the thing. We don't know.
He says in the song, he says, I didn't want to cause you any trouble. I didn't want to cause you any pain. What's the name?
Name that too.
Lord help us.
That's
Anyway.
Purple Rain.
That's Purple Rain, right?
It is.
Why did I feel like it was a different?
No, that's a hot mess.
Anyway, all right, back to the question.
The lyrics that you just said, that is Purple Rain.
Yeah, so he only recorded that once. Yeah. And they recorded it live, and that's what the record is. That's the record that's on there. One time, people. No recording studio, just one time live, and they put it on wax, and he's been selling it ever since. And they did the whole thing on with the movie, and now he's the icon. So that's why he's on there. So anybody that I put on there usually are going to be musical folks, but I want you guys to take a look at like their history, and I want you guys to look at how great marketers they were, because these were geniuses.
It had to be.
Tupac, man. We still quoting his stuff years and years and years later. He was a great marketer. So anyway, Kathy's question. You got to ask it again because I forgot what it was.
I said, how do you find out what your audience wants?
You asked them. It's what everybody says. You asked them.
That's what Leon would say. Survey says.
Ding. Right. Let's go into this very, very deep in the day, and I'll get into the science of what I'm talking about here. I was actually on a call ages back, and it all connected to me when they said the AAA. Well, I'm not talking about the actual pickup and recovery service. We're talking about ask, acknowledge, and take action. Now, we're having a conversation, and we are, as humans, we go out and speak and you tell your name, and you should be reciprocal on your end. So if you ask somebody something, they should acknowledge you, yeah, and you should be able to take action on that particular base things. So we must also understand what is it that they want. Again, in a given scenario, you go into a restaurant, the waiter comes over and says, "What would you like, madam and sir," whatever it may be. Now, if you would respond, yeah, go away and come back later. He will come back. But if there's something, you probably say, "What's on today's menu?" So we've got to keep on asking, less posting and trying to get, more asking people what they want. Now, if you do that, you get a better response because you're posting your agenda. You don't know what their problem is, all right? And again, in this world, it's called problem solution, not bringing more solutions and more problems. Yeah. So you got to think about this very clearly, because once you understand what a person wants, you'll be able to deliver a better quality service. And again, I jolly just say, if you got your kids in the day, if you've got children, and if you say, if you want to do that and not force them something, they'll probably back off on that particular question that you answer you just given them. Now, was that make sense, or is it gobbledygook?
It makes sense.
No, but some people just don't get it.
Well, we get it. We got it. You did a great job.
Well, that's because he's drilled it into us.
Yeah, he really has.
But a lot of people don't get it. I mean, a lot of people do. They have an idea and they're like, "Oh, this is the bomb idea," and then they put all this time and energy and money and resources into it. They put it out and nobody buys it.
Guess what?
Uh-oh, no.
I have learned.
Me too.
I don't put my time, energy into anything. I put it out there. I do what Leon, so I will put it out, say, "Hey, I'm doing this." I will put a buy button and I'll see who buys. And if people buy, then I will create it.
Oh no, I'm the queen of doing this. I'm the queen of it. So all of y'all that's watching this, you're like, "Oh, no, believe me, I'm the queen." So if you need to learn from anybody, you learn from my mistakes. I have sat down for 2 days. So a total of probably 48 hours and put together something that did not sell, right? And wasted valuable time thinking, "Oh my gosh, it's such a great idea. It's gonna knock your socks off. I'm gonna have 50 million people coming to my door and joining this webinar to learn about this thing that I'm gonna upsell them to," and nobody showed up. So you have to survey your audience.
Yeah, we're gonna stick on that, but Jessica, I know you're gonna come with something later on that topic, and I'm just hold that home. Because this is very, very unique what Jessica's done in the last few hours. And she's done it well. And we're talking about this right now. And it actually leads into that as well. But let's keep on this, because I know Kathy's going to come in and tell us more about, why you should survey your audience and using some of the tools out there that can actually do it well. And if you're not technical, call one of the technical guys here or girls here that can help you. The summit's coming up. If you haven't pushed that button and subscribed or getting on, you're gonna miss out. These people have put together something fantastic. They pulled me out of the cage. They've unleashed me for this situation. I don't know how they did it, but I'm out, and it's gonna be horrible. Go ahead.
Ava Laura, did you want to say something?
I said what I said. I mean, I totally agree with that, and I don't think I can't say that I put a lot of time and energy into something and nobody's bought it. But like I said, I'm definitely a fan of the school of I'm just gonna put it out there and see who responds. And the beautiful thing about social media is it's really easy to get people's opinions because everybody has an opinion. And so if you have a good following, you ask a question, people are happy to answer your questions. But if you just put something out there, people may or may not respond to it. So ask questions, even if you don't do a formal quote unquote survey, like we're talking about, and that's definitely something that we'll teach. You can just ask questions and find out what your audience wants before you put something out there. But I'm definitely a fan of just posting something up saying, "Hey, this is what I'm doing. If you're interested, go to this link and get it." And then when people buy it, Leon and I did that together. We did a whole series and I didn't have anything together. And Leon was like, well, I guess you got to put something together now because all these people bought it. So I had to then put it together. I am a huge fan of that.
I remember that.
I had nothing.
Like, I'm not going. He's like, no, just do it. Do it.
So what was it? Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
It was like a follow your dreams.
It was total. It wasn't total BS because she's good at what she does.
It wasn't.
But I mean, like she totally like threw it together. Is what I mean. That's
wow.
what I mean.
It was so on the fly. I was like, what am I calling this?
What am I doing? And Leon was like, do some like he pulled together, and I was like, okay, let's put this out here, see if it works. And people are like, yeah, I want it. Yeah, I want it. Yeah. And I was like, okay, let me try to do it. And he's like, you ain't got no audience yet. I was like, okay.
So marketing secrets revealed.
Yes.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying that speaking to that, like no one knew that she didn't.
They didn't know.
Until you just said that. So there's marketing secrets revealed.
Uh-oh.
Kathy, you're good at this whole moderation thing. We're going to have to keep you on this. Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
For real?
So one thing that I can say about Ava Laura is that when she asked her audience, and I tested this after, she's like, I always ask questions and people are always responsive. Don't always ask something about your business first. Ask something personal. And then once you have people engaged, then you ask them about something about your business, because I would just ask business questions. Nobody respond. I asked the question, how many pairs of shoes do you have?
Yep.
Oh, people were like, too many to count. Oh, I got 50 plus. I mean, so once you get them engaged, then they're looking, then you ask them something like that.
And I think I copied either Kathy
for me.
I copied either Kathy or Ava Laura's post, and I was like, okay, let me try it, and it worked.
It works. I do it all the time. I mean, I remember I asked the question. There's so many questions that I've asked. I don't remember them all, but just random stuff. I think the one that really blew up was, what do you get a man for Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, that went crazy. I was like, Ava Laura,
it was crazy.
What are these people talking about? So she's like, girl, I have no idea. I said, this is nuts. This is really nuts. Like they were going at each other in the comments.
Hundreds of comments, not likes, comments. And I asked another question to women about, what's the first thing that you take off when you get in the house? That one went crazy too. I mean, so random things.
Oh, like that's the one I stole.
Audience. Yeah. Yes, engage your audience. People love to talk, get them energized. Kathy, that's a great tip. Absolutely. And then you can ask them about business stuff. But I ask my audience about anything now because they're used to me. So yeah, but you have to warm them up.
See, that's the piece. Remember earlier when I was talking about these folks that are showing up and they doing this, she actually values the trust that she has with her audience, right? Because she's actually building a relationship. Some of these other folks, unfortunately, aren't doing that, right? They're only gathering this trust from these people to sell them a $7 product that they got from a PLR, or a $5 product, or a $3 product.
Oh, that's a whole nother show too.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that one.
That's the real secret. That'll be at the summit.
That's big.
That'll be at the summit. So I'll be quiet on that.
No, so one thing I would like to say about that is that if you ask them something personal and you get them engaged, at least for Facebook, no matter how many times they change the algorithm, it counts as engagement. So you've already kicked it off by people engaging with your post, and then you can throw them something out there. So I just wanted to throw that in for free.
For free? Complimentary.
Cash App. It ain't free.
All right. Okay. and that note, again, the people that join us in the Facebook, look, we've got this little thing going on called Cash App. All right. Now, I know you guys love what we do. Look on our names. If you can see on there, I've got a pound sign. I'm a bit different. These have got a dollar sign. Look on our names. There's got the pound sign, Joel Speaks Digital. You got me, got pound. What's this? Dollar, sorry. Joel Speak. If you've got Cash App, you know what it's all about. Cash App us. It doesn't matter what time of the day or night it is. Guess what? Just Cash App us. Let us know your question. No, we're gonna serve. We're gonna back it. Yeah, we're gonna serve them and give you an answer. Doesn't matter what it is. Answer a question and we'll give you an answer. If we don't, we'll give you a refund. But more importantly, this is how it's going to go down. Let's ask away your questions. Let us know. We're here to serve. We're giving away 100. I've been told 100. Yeah, Jessica's ready and rolling. And we've also got
tomorrow. So we'll talk about that towards the end. But tomorrow, through this weekend, we are giving away 100 business strategy sessions to 100 Black business owners for June in honor of Juneteenth tomorrow. Okay. So if you're interested in that, then contact either one of us and let us know.
Hey,
that's
no,
what
it's
we're
a
doing.
form. You got to fill out the form.
Yes, there is a form as well. So I will put that form in the chat here, and that form will be in the chat as well. There's a couple of questions on Facebook. I wonder if we want to answer Facebook questions.
Yes, I say yes.
Okay, they aren't in our chat. They're just questions that I'm seeing randomly on Facebook. Just so happen to be scrolling, looking for our thing, and I'm seeing Facebook questions pop up in groups. So I'm not going to name what group they're in or say anything like that, but we can answer those questions because these are real-time questions that people are asking right now.
Well, put them on.
So questions from the Facebookers. Okay, this one is more for Ava Laura. I'm not sure if I should ask it, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. I'm not sure because I don't even know what this is. Anybody else an imp? How are you coping these days? What is an imp?
An empath.
What is that?
An empath is somebody who's really sensitive to energy. So you step in a room or wherever, you can feel if it's negative, you can feel if it's positive, you can feel it from an individual and also absorb it. So you have to be careful about where you are because you can absorb negative energy rather quickly. So empaths have to be very careful about protecting their energy.
Wow.
How do I know if I'm an imp? Because I feel like I am.
Empath.
Come on. Follow
that sounds like an elf. An imp.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you can go online and there's like quizzes and things that you can take, but if you go into a space, right, and you're fine, and you go into a space and you come out feeling drained, more than likely you're an empath. You're taking on other people's energy, you're taking on other people's problems. And so that's a lot of times how you can tell is that you kind of manage your own energy and you look at and see how you feel. You do a check-in and you're like, wow, I was good. And then I was talking to so-and-so and I just automatically now I just feel so drained. I can't take it.
Can you be half and half? Because I feel like I do that sometimes, but sometimes I don't care about your life. So I don't...
Well, that's called a boundary.
Oh,
so you can be an empath and you know how to protect your boundaries. And that's who I am. Okay. I had to learn. So I'm very empathic, which is why I'm really great with my clients because I can really feel and sense what's going on with them. But I also know how to put up that boundary and protect my energy. And that's something, we need to talk about when we talk about mastering your energy is how do you protect your energy so you can show up powerfully in whatever space that you're in and not take on everything that's going on. And especially right now, everything that's going on in the world, right? We're being negatively affected by it. So when you're an empath, is even harder because you're really taking on all that negative energy and it's draining and it's depressing.
So I just wanted to give a shout out because Francine is watching and she's in London and she's 5 hours ahead. So she's hanging out like Leon. So
shout out to
Antoinette too.
Shout out to
it's like what time is it, Leon? Like 2 o'clock in the morning?
I've got a sundial and it doesn't work. It's dark. Don't laugh, it's not funny. It really is
like
funny.
1 or 2 in the morning where you are, right?
2
Shout out to the night owls.
Shout out to London.
Real talk.
The UK.
Real. It's real.
Well, thanks for breaking that down, though, Ava Laura. Because I feel like a ding dong now, like a diva da. DVD, diva da.
Doovda. It's called Doovda.
That's funny.
What's that?
That is funny.
What's that? But anyway, so yeah. but yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with us and showing up and showing some love. Trying to see if I see any other questions, but Kathy, I'm gonna let you take over your moderator spot again.
Oh, so what are some types of content that people can use to increase their visibility? Or what kinds do you use to reach your audience? Let's say that.
Okay, I think I will start with that, but what we're going to do is go back to your original question, understand, okay, to reach our current audience, we would use the actual survey or questionnaire to look at where they came from. For first of all, if they're a mobile user or a desktop user of the day, we'll make it readable. Also, taking the information that was brought in that survey will actually feed the answers to them. So it's relevant. This is quite, not people understand that, you know, they're just posting what they feel and talking about them. Remember, we're talking about the serving, yeah? And you've got to, a good day, listen, yeah, to the person and deliver the right content. It's like going to the restaurant. If the waiter didn't listen to you and you ordered fish and, or no, you ordered meat and you're vegetarian, there's a big disconnect. There's a problem. So you got to listen to your audience first by, you know, just surveying them and deliver in on the whatever medium it is. It may be in different formats. Some people might like to listen in the car, which may be podcasts. That may be a medium to listen to. But you've got to understand, get the right people onto the right mediums, understand what problem you're trying to solve. If it's video, some people are visual. Some people have got e-readers, like I don't know, it's old school days. It's a challenging situation, but as Jessica said, you've got to focus on one particular source and ensuring that you're talking to the right thing. And it's something. It's not something. This is an issue that not a lot of people talk about. Yeah, they think, okay, I'm going to just post on Facebook, but I'm not even on Facebook. But so I'm not going to see your content. And you're trying to battle on podcasts, Facebook, social media, this, that, and what is it that are you really doing and why? And then you go back to the original question, where is your audience really? Have you even asked? If that makes any sense. Anybody else?
So before anyone else answers, I would like to say, Leon, speaking into that, as part of the Transition and Thrive Summit, #TNT Summit, we did ask the question in order to come up with what would people like to hear, what type of pricing would they want, because remember now, this is not your regular summit. We're not just talking and having a presentation and speaking to the audience. When you come to this summit, you're going to walk away with something tangible, a finished product, a finished content plan. So just know that this makes it different than other summits. So, and we used asking the audience to shape this summit.
Basically what she's saying is we practice what we preach.
For real though.
And that's important. If you're going to learn from people, if you are going to follow people, you want to learn and follow people who practice what they preach.
And you know, I'm gonna guarantee these people on this summit are gonna deliver. You again, we can guarantee 100%. Yeah, we're gonna put a guarantee on that. All right. If you do not deliver, you just got to email us and tell us why. Yeah. Again, we're going to give you, I don't know, COVID-19 money. I don't care, whatever it may be, but it's gonna go down. All right. So there you go. If you want to be on this summit, we're going to give you the link in a moment to where to go. And we're going to start off with the whole thing. We're going to give you something special. We're going to give you a 50% off just for turning up right on this particular show. All right. If you see it in the chat, 50% off. Now, girls, what is it that you have to do to get that 50% off? Or you're going to unleash it later on? Because I know you want to get it going. Have we all forgotten what it is?
Oh no, you guys can just DM me or DM.
The code is what is
Yeah.
it? It's TNT 50, right?
Yes.
It's a secret.
Oh, we giving away. Oh, okay. I thought we
We're
were
giving away 50% off today.
TNT
50%.
small letters 50.
TNT 50. So go ahead and you can head on over to Transition and Thrive. And is it transitionandthrive.com or .org?
.com.
.com.
We're making
Post a
money.
link in the. We can post a link in the chat.
Yeah,
Transition
I was looking for it. I'm like, Lord.
I'll put it in.
So with that, we'll also go ahead and put in the comment section. I'm sorry, you guys, my allergies were like kicking my butt. We're gonna also put down the Google form if you want to get one of those spots for tomorrow or Saturday. So between tomorrow and Saturday, we are going to be servicing 100 business owners with a free business strategy. You better get in on that. We already have a ton of people who are super duper interested in that, but you need to fill out the form in order to apply. We are only taking folks that apply and that fit a certain criteria. We're not taking everybody because we just can't. There's no way. And I'm crazy for even trying to do this. Like, for real. You know, I got 6 kids. For real, my life.
No, we don't want to hear your problems.
But Jessica is saying y'all really need to Cash App Jaw Speak Digital, okay? Cash App her. She deserves it. Cash App her.
Yeah, this Cash App.
Support Black-owned businesses. Cash App us all, but support Black-owned businesses. I mean, I think that's the point of it during Juneteenth. That's one of the questions that I just asked my audience. How are they celebrating Juneteenth? And that is one of the things that a lot of people said. So Jessica, again, is right on time. Part of what a lot of them said is that I am supporting Black-owned businesses. Yeah. So again, I just asked that question randomly, right? And Jessica is doing is supporting Black-owned businesses. So that lets her know she is on trend. That is what's going on. That is what people are deciding to do to celebrate Juneteenth. So we hope that you will also, support us and support this summit, because it really is for you. And it really is all about supporting Black-owned businesses.
Absolutely.
And I think it's an interesting story about how that all came about, Jessica, because how we arrived at putting our Cash Apps. I think it's a great story because it speaks to marketing and it speaks to how people create solutions when given any situation. And as we all know, since we've all been on lockdown, you had to get creative. Like DJ Nice, he used Instagram. So,
Yeah. And I think for us, what I wanted to do was pull us together. And I was telling everyone that we have really great information. We need to come together and promote this summit as well as help people out, because I'm seeing what we've all seen. It ain't even me, only me. Like, all of us have seen folks that are struggling. And we were like, how could we take this platform and use it to help people, but then give them a way to kind of pay what they can, right? Pay what you want model. So we put our Cash Apps here. If one of the experts here says something that resonates with you or that helps you in any way, shape, or form, then go ahead and Cash App them, whatever you can afford. We're not putting any, and I think a lot of people put up paywalls, right? That's the biggest thing right now, is that everybody's like, join my monthly membership for $250, join my monthly membership for $100, join my monthly membership for whatever amount of money it is, right? And you're like, well, shoot, I don't even know if you're any good. Let me, can I figure that out first, right? So we wanted to provide you guys with a way to see that we know our stuff, first and foremost, for you all to also value our time and say, hey, you're spending this time with me. Here's, whatever you want to shoot to us to, just reimburse us for the time that we're spending and dedicating to you all and answering your questions. So with that being said, if you have any questions, whether it's after the live stream, if you're watching the replay, you can type those questions here below. And we will make sure that we answer your question, whether it's here live or via another live. We do have another live happening on Saturday as well. So we want to plug that. We don't know what time yet, because I want to make sure that Leon is not up to the crack of dawn on Saturday. So we're going to chat with Leon.
See
what time
you really care? You really care?
Of course we care.
You guys have locked me away for about 8 years from my page. Ain't fair. And now you're saying I don't care about my time? Gee,
Yes, we
okay.
care about the
We do
Leon.
I
appreciate
love you
you.
too.
We care.
I know
about
you
the
do.
Leon.
All right.
So we want to make sure that, and Kathy is actually the one that brought this up, not me, because I was like, Leon can get on, he's fine.
I did, Leon. I did. I was like,
okay.
Yeah, I was like, we
Okay.
need to, mix up the time.
Mix up the time. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, no, Leon will be all right. He all right.
Yeah, okay. Wait, let me just help. No, wait, what? No, I haven't got it.
She said it's earlier than Boot to Boom because that was at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Man.
So you winning. You winning right now.
We like, Leon, take you a nap, okay, and get on live stream.
That's why he was in the background.
It's like, Leon, put up the photo. Leon, oh, hold on, here it comes. What do we say? Oh, what is his favorite word to say? Oh, wait a minute, hold on a minute. What did he say?
Oh my goodness.
You're killing it today. Yeah, it's lighting out today. We're getting back. We're coming back. It's gonna be boom. It's gonna be dangerous. I just can't wait. Honestly, it's gonna be so funny. Okay. I'm in the background there, promoting as we go along. This is what we're gonna do. And again, if you haven't done this before,
That's what it is. At the end of the day, you're gonna hear Leon say at the end of the day about 100 times, right?
That's it. It's the day's ended here. Is this? The birds hasn't even got up yet at the moment. Yeah, they're still out. They were gonna wake up about 6 o'clock. But more importantly, guys, if you haven't seen us in action, we had this wonderful show called Boot to Boom, and we interviewed the most prestigious people in the United States, serving Black people 100%. If you haven't seen it, look at it. There's much more. Kathy's got things in the background. Ava's got things in the background. Jess has got things around. This is what you got to do. If you're on this live listening replay, I want you to share it with your friends. Yeah, because guess what? It's going to be off the cheesy. You haven't seen nothing before, and you think Black people don't know how to market. They market every single day. They are flamboyant. Look at Sister Ava Laura here with her Ava Laura crowns. She comes in and takes control. Yeah, he puts the crown, and she's the queen. She sets off the trend. We've got Kathy looking bright and cheerful. Yeah, she's just modeling her outfit. I just wait for her brand to just pop out from somewhere. And we've got Sister Jessica. She puts the red lipstick on. She puts the branding on, and she puts the power into again the psychology of colors, and she gets her lips going.
On these soup coolers.
Yeah, on the soup coolers, whatever it may be. So this is the day. All right, we're gonna go in on everybody. Listen, I'm not gonna take up too much time because Jessica's got some things she wants to share us. But anyway. Kathy, if you're leading, go ahead.
Okay. So I just wanted to give you all a taste of some of the things that we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about how to find your global audience. That is one of the workshops or the sessions. We're going to be talking about how do you ask your customers? And we're going to be talking about how to come up with your content in 15 minutes or less. So you don't want to miss it. And if you missed us the other day, we're going to talk about how to create a landing page for free and add your own payment button. So you don't want to miss this summit because we're going to be sharing information that news that you can use.
Yeah, I just want to say that's actually really important about the content, like being able to come up with content in 15 minutes or less. You know, when I talk to people, like even in my Reiki mastermind, we had a social media expert come on, and one of the things that I've seen, shout out to Julia, who was amazing. You know, and when I talk to people, and I think I just saw it in the group, and one of the questions somebody asked, what are your biggest marketing questions, or what do you have the biggest problem with in marketing? And it's coming up with content. So that's a huge problem that a lot of entrepreneurs have, particularly when we're talking about marketing and using social media, not knowing what content to use, what's appropriate. And like Jessica started out talking about how to reuse, because a lot of times we think we have to come up with fresh content all the time, but how to reuse. So I think that in and of itself is a really, really powerful session, because if you can learn to master content, that sells your business. It's content.
And absolutely. And speaking to that, I'm not sure if Antoinette Blake is still watching, but she is the Delaware blogger. And last year, we did a challenge on marketing for introverts. So don't let the fact that you're an introvert stop you, because there are 5 different ways that you can market online and not be seen and for maximum effectiveness. Awesome. And there are 2 social media platforms that you don't even have to show your face.
All right.
And not even, blank it out or whatever. There's 2 platforms you don't have to show your face and you can still connect with your customers. So make sure that you come and check us out at the Transition and Thrive.
Well, I think the biggest thing too,
your average summit.
The biggest thing for Kathy, and Kathy's going to be our commercial too, as well as our thing, because Kathy is on it. Like let Kathy roll. With what she was saying earlier about showing your face, there's so many different ways that you can create content without showing your face, and it ain't even funny. However, if you go to my YouTube channel and look at my welcome video, the first thing I'm gonna do is tell you to show your face. Reason being, if you look at, I want you guys to do this as a study, as a real quick way of finding out the difference, right? If you look at podcasting, as you look at different podcasts and you look at the podcasts that do not show their face versus the podcasts that are on YouTube and are showing their faces, you'll see the engagement levels are higher, right? That's the difference between listening to your favorite radio station versus watching, what's the name of that one that's on YouTube that everybody talk about in New York? Breakfast Club, the Breakfast Club. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The way that the Breakfast Club won is that they went on YouTube and they recorded all of their episodes of their interviews via video, showing their face. If you think about your favorite celebrity, and I'm gonna go with Will Smith because I like me some Will Smith. Will Smith has all of his videos, all his good stuff happening, right? The reason why we love him so much is because we see him in action. We see him working, right? We built that connection with his content and with his character. Now, if Will Smith was just sitting behind somewhere with his face blocked up, we wouldn't be able to see the muscles, none of that. But anyway, we don't know.
Come on now. That's Jada's man. That's Jada's man.
Wait. That one scene in iRobot, oh my gosh.
Did she say iRobot?
Yes.
Can we talk about something current?
Yeah.
Can we talk about something
that is my release, and I need to release.
Honestly,
and my husband looks similar to Will Smith, so yeah, I just
okay.
So
that's
anyway,
what she said.
No, for real. Look at my Instagram.
I'm just messing.
But anyway, so anywho, what I'm saying is, you build relationships with your favorite actors usually because you've seen them so many times via their content, via movies, so on and so forth, TV shows, all that good stuff, right? Where you do build a connection to your radio personality I can tell you right now, let your favorite radio personality walk down the street. You're like, hey, DJ, whatever. Let Will Smith walk down the street. You trying to maul him down, right? That's the difference.
You trying to maul them down.
Well, me too. But I'm sure there's some other ladies out there with me. Hey, right. So anyway, and all I want is an autograph, really, or some money, or help me get into, let me be on one of your movies or something. Let me stand next to you and take a picture. But that's me because I'm in digital. I think differently. So anywho, what I'm saying to you all is that putting your face out there and showing people and building out, I call it the celebrity effect. I have all these different names. I got the celebrity effect and I have the digital background check. All of those things happen from you showing up and being on camera. Yeah. Now, if you can't do that and you absolutely freaking not, then find a kangaroo, find a bear, find a monkey, find something that can represent your business for you and brand the heck out of that and have that be the face of it. Because we've seen it. MailChimp, the monkey. We don't know who the heck run behind MailChimp. It's some little monkey that we see, and as soon as we see that, we're like, oh, MailChimp, right? So understand that it doesn't necessarily have to be you, but you should have some type of something that you build a logo or build an audience around.
Or you can have an ambassador represent your business. An ambassador. But I think particularly what Jessica is talking about, especially now, right, when we canceling everybody and we want to support Black businesses, show your Black face. Show your face. We want to see you because we want to know who we're supporting. We want to feel like we're supporting somebody who cares about us, who looks like us, who we're sewing back into the community.
We want to know who you is.
That's important. That's especially important right now. Like, I don't want to have to dig to try to find out who you are. And I will tell you, a lot of my business comes because women are like, oh my God, I saw you in your hair wrap. You're beautiful. You look like me. You went to Howard. I'm trying to work with you.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to put it into marketing terms, people buy from people, they don't buy from websites. And if anybody wants to tell you different, put it this way, if I want to give you a mad secret, I don't have a website, but I still make money. And it's not to brag, it's to understand how I build relationships. I could probably solve someone's problem in approximately I've actually done it in about, half an hour. It's because of understanding what is their problem and how can I solve it. I've actually got someone on the call in approximately half an hour. Yeah, and they put money in my bank account. This is how fast today's world, if you know what to do, how to do it. And tell the truth, end of the day, I mean, I'm surprised myself what I've done for people in approximately 1 week. There is somebody in the chat. There's actually 2 people in the chat that probably could vouch for the situation. And I'm just totally, actually, you know what? I'm going to call them out because I think this is what we got to do. We've got to praise these people.
I'm going to call them out.
Yeah, now I'm going to call them out because guess what? I'm so excited to tell you this another day. There's Francine and there's another guy called Leon. He's got my same name, but I don't know how. But exactly. These 2 people have just totally shown me what can be done in approximately under 1 week. Yeah, I mean, he's still comments. No, honestly, they have to actually generate revenue in under 1 week, and the testimonies they've got from their particular work is so phenomenal. And and guess they literally followed instructions. This is a very difficult thing today to people to follow. Yeah.
It was horrible as following instructions. So how did you do it, Leon? How did you get them to follow instructions?
I was at a conversation and Leon asked me, how did I get Francine to do it? And I said, I don't know. I just said, look, just do this. And she did it. She got clients. We set out and asked a few questions, going back to what Kathy said. And how do we really understand what our particular clients want and need? Let's ask. Because some people don't know. You've got to do, no. You got to understand what limitations they have. What makes them motivated to go out and do what they got to do. All right. Now, I just asked a few questions and they came back with the results. Yeah. And said, I can do this and do this and do this. I wish also Deshawn was here because today we had a powerful. I had to stop and just listen to her. Yeah. I'm not going to tell her. If she comes on, hopefully she can actually explain what went on. The dynamics was unreal on that particular call. Yeah. And it hit me in my heart, I can say, because she came out with something at the end of the day. It was like unleashing a new spirit. Yeah. And it was unbelievable. I wish I had Ava Laura because she would have done some healing in this one. Honestly, it was unbelievable. But anyway. Look,
I done had several clients that we get into it. I'm like, Ava Laura, what's your let me send this person to you.
Yeah, we need you. We need you on this one. Honestly.
That's why I'm up first on the summit.
Yes. I'm like, I wasn't ready for that. Hold on.
I mean, that's real. I tell you all the time, if your mind ain't right, your business ain't tight.
Yes, money ain't right.
And a lot of people's problems is not their business, it's themselves, and they don't understand that. So that's one of the reasons that I am first on the summit to help you master your mindset shift and your energy, because a lot of the problems in your business, when you have problems in your personal life, they show up in your business. Your business is a reflection of your life.
Real talk. That is real. You couldn't get more raw than that.
I wish I could play my own horns. They said I can't play them.
Francine says, Leon said, I don't want to hear your problems.
He always, girl, I came on my own Zoom and he was trying to tell me that. I'm like, look. what we ain't about to do in my Zoom room that I pay for is
Yeah, my problem. I ain't got any.
We're gonna hear my problems all day because I pay for the Zoom rooms. Okay. I pay for this session. No, I'm just playing.
So
yeah.
Cash App Jessica just so she can pay for Zoom, okay?
Yeah, listen, yeah. Believe that. Yeah.
So into the Zoom fund.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, please pay me so I can keep this going.
Let's contribute.
I would love to keep this going, even past the summit, right? Because we have so much fun here. And I think it's a really great platform and a great way for us. And I'm going to bring on some other experts because I got a ton of expert friends. Kamari Ellis, I definitely want to have him on. He is all about Black wealth.
Ava, hit them up.
Let me actually hit Kamari and ask him.
Hit Kamari up. Hit Curtis up. Hit all your Black
I don't
friends.
know Curtis. That'll be
Jessica. Francine said, "Where is your horn?"
A girl.
Wait.
Francine, wait.
I'll get it. No, I'm gonna get it.
Okay, Francine, I had to tell you, girl, why I get off this call and my family was like, "You was hecka loud. You was so loud in there." And I was like, "Really? All 6 of y'all make noise, or 5 of y'all make noise all day long. Y'all be calling me mommy, screaming, stop hitting me." And I do some air horns and I'm talking to y'all talking about I'm being loud. I'm like, for real, that's what you're doing to your mama? You telling your mama she being loud on a live stream trying to make money for y'all so y'all can eat? I was like, okay, all right. So they was like,
my mama would have taken that horn and been playing it all night. We would have never said nothing about that horn ever again.
So anyway, so that's what happened with the horns. But I'll bring them back on Saturday. But I did promise my husband, since he has to go to work, I said, okay, I'll listen to you, honey.
All right, obey.
For the rest of the kids. I was like, y'all shut up. Okay, y'all ain't got nothing to say.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
He like, I'm the mama.
As Leon would say, we don't want to hear your problems.
I had you. I know. I told him I need that on a shirt. I need that. And get off my internet connection. You embarrassing the internet. I'm gonna just start putting it up when they come on the live stream.
That one right there belongs on a shirt.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my God, you're embarrassing the internet. Please, yes, we need some merch.
Please make me a shirt.
That belongs on a shirt.
That is the bomb. Okay.
And maybe something on the top that says
I
like
rock
your landing
the hell
page.
Out of that. And then in
parentheses
say Facebook is not your diary, your therapist, your journal. Yeah.
Get off that. This timestamp this one, because guess what? We're going in on that one. We're gonna get that ready. We're gonna try and get around. Listen, I'm gonna find a printer, so we're gonna get a t-shirt.
For real, girl. Girl, I'm calling you girl, man. Leon is one of the girls now, I guess.
But I'm telling you, if you did not watch the last episode,
you missed out.
Leon went in. Oh my goodness.
We're going in again. We're doing it.
Stuff though.
And we're going in again.
Well, we have one. So let me ask you ladies what we should do about this. I posted in a Facebook group, and I'm not going to say what the post is yet, Leon, but I posted in a Facebook group, and someone hijacked my post and put their website on my post. So Leon's like, let's get them back and let's review their website.
For real, yeah.
I hope you took their website down, though.
No,
that's what I'm trying to. I said that to. All right, come on.
You don't throw their website up. They don't get free marketing.
Facebook blocked me. I couldn't comment no more. So I was like, what? I've never had that happen before. But anyway.
No.
But it was in a group. So granted, it's in a group. It wasn't my group. So it wasn't a group. It wasn't my group. But they did hijack my post. And so I felt a certain way about that. I felt a certain kind of way. Like I've never hijacked anyone's post. Like if it's something, it always pertains to what they're talking about, right? Like I do the video responses. If I have a YouTube video that answers the question of someone that asked the question, I'll put the YouTube video link there and say, hey, I did a video about this. But I'm not going to just post willy-nilly, hey, visit my site. And they didn't even say that. They just put their website up there. Like, and then they're paying for Shopify. We see those.
Nobody's going to that site.
I can't. I went.
Ain't nobody going to that site.
Not after we review it.
Kathy, go.
No, that is a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, and most of the time their website don't have anything to do with the comment.
No, it didn't.
I know.
But I bet you whoever group it is, they was jealous of your engagement, so they probably turned the comments off.
No, they didn't.
No,
this group is very welcoming. This group was cool. Actually, another one to Avalor's point earlier. Actually, Kathy and Avalor's point earlier. Someone said, after all of this, we better not see y'all on the 4th of July wearing a flag. Y'all better not have on no flag shorts or nothing. We better not see none of that. And that one got like 1,000 comments underneath it, like facts, yeah. Like y'all better not put on no flag on the 4th of July.
Hang on. Now, let's. I think one of the things I want to just point out.
All right, let me see if I can get Kamari to come on.
All right, okay. Again, another. This is something that I'm just gonna just turn it slightly sideways, but we get back to the topic. We've got people from the UK as well, and here another day. This is something I learned when I was in America. We didn't learn this in the United Kingdom. Not many people know what 4th of July is. Now,
my bad.
We don't
sorry, you
Black folks don't either.
What? No, but when I know exactly that is.
We don't know either because it don't even pertain to us.
But that is interesting, right? But again, if we wanted to use the US and in the UK and in context here, you know, we would think you would know about this, and when I was told it was independence from the United Kingdom, and I went, hang on a minute here, how the hell does this little tiny island again own? Because guess what? So a lawyer said to me, am I mad about this? I was saying, hang on a minute, what are you talking about? Yeah, I said, no, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about. You know, then when somebody else told me about what the actual origin of the 4th of July was, I was like, no, this little queen just robbed everybody and took over the land of everybody. But if you didn't know what 4th of July meant in the day, and if you're in the United Kingdom and you're listening to this now, that is what it's all about. And that's why I'll be mad at the Americans today. But I love my sisters here. At the end of the day, regardless, we don't even know what it is. I don't really want to know because guess what? I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't pertain to me. I know we're doing things and we're backing our people with their dollars end of the day. And again, the British pound, your Bitcoins, I don't care what you do, your cash apps, look at the number, just cash up us and we'll take care of you. All right? Don't worry about it. Continue, Jessica.
Wait, is there beef between London and the US for black people in the black sphere?
Yes, I would say.
Really?
Yeah, look.
No.
Right. You want look, don't watch what you're seeing on the news and things like that, because we do have some sort of beef or some sort of jealousy about certain things. But you've got to understand, again, if you can seek to understand to be understood. Right. We know America is good at telling some lies and their marketing is strong.
That is true.
All right.
Hey, wait. Stop right there.
No, that's facts. Our marketing is on fleek.
Did you hear that Beethoven was supposed to be black? Supposedly all over Twitter. Oh, I'm late. I'm sorry. Am I late?
Yeah, you actually missed it.
Twitter is late.
Twitter is
Go to an HBCU. Yeah, Twitter is late.
It's twat. That's his tweet twat, not Twitter. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, he's supposed to be black. So anyway.
They put a picture up. But again, listen, there's lots of things about the greats in the day, because obviously if we look at the black and white pictures, they will show you of their hair, but we get
and who was jam? What Caucasian dude was jamming that hard back then? Like
I haven't got a clue. But again,
I always kind of had a side about that.
Bach and there was a black band that just broke up, wouldn't it?
Bach is, but I love Bach. So Bach is my jam, though. To be honest with you, I love classical music.
You sure you got classical music and hip hop? You doing?
I love it all. I'm a wide range of music. I love. The only thing I can't rock with is rock. I'm like, I cannot just. Oh my gosh! I'm like, turn it off. I can't.
That is a good rock, isn't it? But are you doing a Dr. Dre? You know that video? What's the video where he does that? He's done the
Keep Your Hair Banging.
Yeah, exactly. Dong. Yeah,
she knew that one.
Yeah, for real, exactly. That was.
I can't remember Prince. Horrible. Grew up in the 90s.
No, what was that? What was in your head when you put that Prince guy in there?
Okay, so
Yeah.
why is Prince on there? I told you guys earlier why Prince was on there, but really,
Leon
I
ain't
went
listening.
through. I went through 3 different people, right? At first, I had Drake. Then I was like, I don't think Drake really should be on this one, because I've got an issue with Drake. But anyway, that's a whole nother show for a whole nother time. So then I had Marvin Gaye, and then I was like, Marvin Gaye has some good songs, but his marketing, I don't know about his
That's
marketing.
so random.
Yeah, but Prince fit for some reason. Prince was like, yeah, I think Prince on a promo with All of Us works. So anyway, that's what I went with.
Well, okay, I'm going to help you understand your brain here, because guess what? All I see is these people have been resurrected from the dead. No disrespect. Yeah, I don't.
But I think that's
Well,
It's
Drake
honor.
is still alive.
it's
No,
an
that's why.
honor
That's why
there.
she didn't. That's why she
That's
didn't
why
put
I
him there.
didn't use him, because I was like, well, he
Exactly,
might
yeah.
try to come for me. He might try to be like, where you get it, his left foot slide, right foot forward. I'm like, nah, bro.
He ain't checking for you.
Yeah, he probably ain't. But
It's revival. You're reviving
Prince
people.
just worked. Prince just seemed to fit in, So
Okay.
anyway.
You know,
Kathy,
what?
I'm
Well,
sorry.
it got
Your turn.
people talking. Why is Prince there, right?
Yeah,
What
why
does
there?
Prince represent?
What
And
the
that is marketing.
That's why he's there. Because
All right.
I wanted people to go, why is Prince on your,
What
why
the-
do you think
Because
he
I
is?
sure as hell asked.
So,
Now,
yeah,
I wanted to know too, when she said the topic was Purple Rain, and I was like, what does that have to do with?
What the-
Absolutely nothing, Kathy. Do you get it? Do you get the
Jessica, listen, when we go into the marketing table, all right, just don't put your name there. Just don't vote.
No,
This-
but Purple Rain has to do with the song, and the song has to do with the movie and the fact that he marketed the movie. So that's what I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
We went into it, so we did.
You
do
dissected. We got it now. Okay. We
it.
all comes confused.
You want to take over
However-
graphics, Leon?
Nope. No, that's not my right. I'm staying in my lane. Nope. Forget it.
So y'all, we need to like rewind because we starting to talk about
Purple Rain.
just chatting, and we ain't talking about marketing.
All right, go on. Bring us back in. Come on.
Yeah.
We are
Actually,
actually talking about
if they
marketing.
paying attention, we are talking about
We are
marketing.
talking about marketing. We're talking
Yeah,
about
I know,
marketing.
You know.
Kathy gets to the
Kathy,
point.
oh Lord, Kathy just wants to bring us back in. Okay.
Wait, she's
All right.
look,
Yeah, I just want to
we-
bring us back in.
She like the strict mama, right? We
That's
over
it.
here playing and having a good time. And she
Yeah.
like,
I'm ready,
listen,
Kathy.
No, because I just feel like before the summit, we want people to know that we really know our stuff about marketing. After the summit, then we can talk about random topics. But right
Oh.
now, we
Oh.
need people
All
to
right.
come
Whoa.
know that they're going
Okay.
to get served.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that it is not your average summit where you're just going to be listening. You're going to get stuff done. You're going to learn and you're going to execute. And
Yes.
in Leon's favorite line, I want to hear about your problems.
Y'all
Right
get
now, we're trying to get to people to come to the summit so they can get some stuff done. Execute.
Yeah. I'm kind of mad at Kamari. I'm gonna knock him out. He didn't answer me.
That's all right.
another
We'll-
night. I mean, it's
We'll
like
call him out.
2:00, so
We'll call him out. We'll just call him out.
He might be busy though.
I don't really care. I don't want to hear his problems. You should
I
be
know. I
up
don't
in
want to
school.
hear your problems,
Yeah,
Kamari.
you know that. Listen, you should get out.
He's gonna watch this and be like, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah, everyone's again. You've got Curtis. We've got all the black people. Where's our other guy?
they came out on Tuesday. They made
No.
their appearance.
No, that's not enough. That is not enough. You can't just come out one show. Yeah, this
All
one.
right, let's go back to
on the
Kathy.
Blab
Kathy,
show.
you got to moderate then, Kathy.
Well, it is 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. Eastern. So
All
yeah, we can
It- it-
start to
it-
wrap
look.
this bad boy up. Do
Yeah.
we have any more questions? We had some questions.
We got
Oh.
wrap up. We ain't got to. Yeah, listen.
Well, that's okay.
Um,
They can wrap up. Me and you can go, Leon.
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, listen. We've got content to kill here. Jessica's got a link to show you what went down on her efforts, and she's going to give you a blueprint on. She's going to give you a rundown on what she did. Now, if you
Are we telling them that?
I don't know.
At the summit, yes.
We'll tell them at the summit.
Wow. Okay. Facts. Now, okay. Bring out this. Get that troll who tried to steal your efforts, because I want to bring that up.
Okay,
Let's
bring
review that. Yeah,
bring that up.
let's get nasty, because I want to play the game here, because I don't know what they was playing. Right?
Okay.
Take note. What's coming up there?
It shouldn't be review your website. It should be murder your website.
Murder.
We ought to be assassinating these websites, boy. I don't even want to put my own website up.
Wait, we're going in. We're going in. We're going in.
I thought I had it up. Maybe I clicked off of it.
Murder your website. Part 1.
Okay. I think I may have missed. I apologize, you guys. Give me a minute. Go talk amongst yourselves.
So while Jessica's doing that, what is your favorite platform for your audience?
It's a good question. I like the questions you're coming up with, Kathy, in there, because it's something that we've got to think of. What is your favorite platform? At present moment, we all know it's going to be Zoom to communicate with, because that's a very, very important question, because if you understand your audience and if you do have a platform that is everybody's comfortable with and they're currently using and they don't have a problem with their phone or desktop and they can get quick access, it's pretty good. And at the present moment, as I said, it is Zoom, because anybody new, they understand what's this Zoom thing and you can get to it. I mean, Zoom will be good for now, because everybody can navigate around it. Here in the UK, we did have a platform. Obviously, we use Skype. Now there's Teams, which a lot of office people use, and people are using that and as well. Again, it's a bit sticky to get you to do something with business. But again, if it's a business thing, if it's an internet thing, Teams probably would be good. Have you guys used Teams?
I have to use it for a webinar that I'm doing for PayPal.
I'm not doing it because you've got two versions. You've got the business version and also the personal version, and you've got to to do that, you've got to install the Teams application, and you don't know what your particular audience has on the computer, and everybody's installing things, and it could be a nightmare if you don't know the audience and you haven't tested it before. All right, use what already we have. This is why Zoom's good. I would love to use, again, the Google stuff, again, the Hangouts and things like that. That's worked in the past.
Sorry to interrupt you. Somebody just hijacked my thing again. Now this is a consulting agency.
We're going in. You're going in. We're gonna listen. Put a post there. We are reviewing your website now. We're looking at
we're murdering your website.
Okay, we're gonna get sorted. Okay, it's again. Give them time to get in and understand what they just done. This DM them direct.
Let's see the first website though.
Okay, yeah, bring it up.
The first perpetrator.
Bring it up. We're going in.
First up, we have. Hold on a second. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Give zoom, zoom, zoom a minute.
All right. Well, hang on a minute. Before we've got one of our delegates coming on there right now onto the Zoom. Onto our live. Deshawn, she is coming out the gate. I'm going to give you a prior warning.
Oh my goodness!
Wait! Don't even say, "Oh my goodness."
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry.
I know you was. Listen, Jessica, just give people a prior warning before you do these type of things, because you.
So Jessica, is this the first person that put a tag?
Yes.
No, okay. we can't even call them a person. They're a troll. They're gonna get murdered today.
This is the first one.
All right, let's start.
So they be the way.
Okay, let's start. Okay, first of all, don't move. Don't move. Just stay where you are. Right.
That's a lot of white space.
Everybody, please start your comments on this situation. I want even the chat to get involved. Now, from what we told you, what is this site all about, and why should we even put just tell me your first instance on this page, if you landed on it. Silence, crickets. That's right. That's the situation you.
I don't know what to say.
We all are looking like. So I mean,
Look.
the first thing that I go to is I go, okay, picture. Okay.
I don't understand that picture. At
I
all.
haven't got a clue.
I don't either.
Shay, is it Shay? Listen, Shay B.
I don't
if you're-
understand the name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not disrespecting you, Shay B. If you're listening, if you're gonna see this, just contact us. Before, listen, I'm gonna go in on your site. Don't take it personal.
Yeah, forewarning, right? You commented on something that a post that I created, so we are trying to help. So, and
Yeah,
it
well-
was a post that said something about consulting and helping. So,
Yeah.
This is
So
what we're
first
trying
of
to
all, I haven't got. A
So she's
clue.
asking for help.
No,
I don't
you-
know.
No,
I don't. It just was the link.
Oh,
so
she
I'm not
asking
sure.
for help.
no. She. Look, I'll give her some help. Take it off the internet.
She asking
Take
for
it
help.
Take it off the internet. You're wasting bandwidth. Yeah. No, this costs. Listen, I don't know what and who. First of all, Shay, I don't know you because I can't even understand what you. Listen, look, we identified you just on a free.
Whew.
You bought a Shopify site and you.
Oh my
don't-
God, go down? Wait,
No, not
there's
yet.
more?
Not yet. Not
Oh
yet.
Lord God help us.
No. God can't help you on this one.
Ooh.
Honestly,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
it's-
dear.
below the fold. Oh my goodness.
Oh, dear.
Oh. Look, first of all,
Oh, God.
no, you gave away too much here because
This
first
is
of all,
bad.
this is horrendous. This is horrendous. We can't go further. In fact, we have to take off the screen because I'm not going further. This is. Let's take it off.
Wait a minute.
No, don't do any more. This is damaging. This got.
No, I want to see more.
No, hell no.
But wait, there's
Wait.
the baby.
No. That.
No,
hey,
wait,
yeah.
what are the prices? I need to see more. I'm
no,
sorry.
don't do it. You're just hey, calm it down.
Oh
Oh.
dear.
God, snap.
Mm.
No, Jessica, we didn't even see this. Let's go get back to the beginning.
What are the prices on these things?
No, this is punishment. Come on, get back to the beginning because I don't want to. I want to start at the beginning.
$5.
Yeah, let's get back to the beginning.
It
Don't do
says
no more.
from $5. That's why I'm trying to see what is the prices because
No,
what
we'll
is
get to that.
from $5?
Wait, we'll get to that. Let's
That
get
ain't
back to the-
$5.
Let's get back to the beginning. Let's start again because I want to take our audience through
Oh dear.
what not to put on the internet ever again. Yeah? This is what I'm talking.
I mean, this speaks for itself, but go ahead.
No, it don't speak. It needs to get off. It needs to get off. Listen, we're taking up precious time. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's start again, Jessica.
I don't
Yeah,
even
'cause
know
you-
how to start again. Hold on.
Yeah, I know. Cause see, that's how bad. Look, just move the.
But so this
This-
is what I was telling Leon. though. This is common.
Use the back button. Let's go use the back button because
I
this is horrible.
can't. There ain't no back button.
Just get the link and get.
That's
no,
a problem.
Jesus, shit. No,
That
this
is a
horrible.
problem.
Look, now I done got locked in because I made it big. Now I can't even get out the site. Hold
Oh
on.
no, just close it out. I know this is
Yeah, we
embarrassing.
just have to just.
This is embarrassment. Get it off.
Where's
No,
the $5?
no, don't even entertain that. That's probably got a virus in it. See, this mess up our flow. Look, come on now. That is just horrible.
Yeah.
I don't know where to start. Yeah, but look, honestly, if I have to get this person, I'm not being disrespectful end of the day, but I want you to understand we're in business at the end of the day. And if that is how you think you can run a business and you want some change and you're asking for money, you have the audacity to ask for money. Listen, I could even give away for free. I want to show the people that are coming to the summit what is what in today's world. All right, people buy from people and don't buy from website. First of all, you come up, and I can see you're pretty young, yeah, and you didn't have any sort of experience on the set. You can't come into this game thinking you can push the red easy staples button. It doesn't work like that. All right, forget what the marketing people have told you. You can have a Shopify website and start to sell in under what. I had this argument with somebody in a household member. I said, you go ahead and do it, and guess what? I'll lose some money because I'm not going to help you. Yeah, and you can lose some big money very, very quickly. So on this particular website that nearly caused a problem for Jessica's machine and caused a virus, look, your site itself, we don't know you. And this is quite important. If I want to wind back to Kathy said, we have a conversation. All right. The first thing we're going to do, we said this last week, we have a stack when we say, okay, look, we've got a beginning and a middle on the end. This is how your website should start off, okay? Who are you? What do you do, and why should I even care to give you any money? If you can't answer those questions, get off the internet straight away, because that doesn't make any sense. Go ahead.
I want to be I want to be the voice of like reason, right? I want to be that voice for everyone here. This is what happens though, right? We get online, they tell us we can start a Shopify site. Oh yeah, and here you are paying $30 when you ain't even making $30, right? And
every month,
for this
$30 a month.
And you're paying this software company, and the software company don't care whether you make money or not. They're like, hey, I gave you the software, you work your magic, right? So they're providing you with the software. But to our point earlier, do not get on these platforms and pay your monthly. I like to keep my overhead as low as possible. I got Zoom, I got Dropbox. I think I got like maybe one or two other little things that I pay for, but that is it. My email marketing, that is it. Like I keep my overhead as low as possible. You need to keep your overhead. If you take nothing away from Leon, what he said, nothing. If you like, I'm just gonna start. Keep your overhead as low as possible until you're making some money to cover those expenses. Because paying $30 out the wazoo and people are going to your sites and all that. That's why I canceled my website, right? Because I was like, I'm paying money. Ain't nobody going and visiting a thing. What am I paying money for? Right? Wait until you get your audience up, until you have actually have people and an audience there. You know who you're talking to, you know who's buying your whatever, and then you invest that money to take it to the next level. But there is levels to this. It's levels, right? You start off and you in this little baby level, and you trying to get your feet wet, trying to figure this stuff out, how you navigate it. Like Ava Laura said, you got to figure out your life situation and get you to be at your business situation together. It's a lot to navigate. So I don't want you guys to look at this and then go, oh my gosh, like I've done that. Because I don't, believe me, every mistake you done did, I guarantee you I done did it like 3 times. Because I started it once and I was like, oh no, wait, I can figure it out. Oh wait, well, let me try it again. And then the third time I was like, oh, okay, I need some help. And that's when Ava Laura and Leon kind of came into my life. But if it weren't for them folks, your girl would probably still be at a Shopify site like, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to sell, what was I trying to sell before? Oh, I had a kit from the dollar store because they told you can get stuff like from the dollar store and try to resell it. That was me.
Well, look, listen, this Jessica.
Like she said, been there, done that, got the t-shirt, learn from us.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to repeat those mistakes.
Yeah, I go through it.
I mean, this is a good thing. Okay, we've got some more particular sites coming up in right now. Now, what Jessica said here is very, very key. You know what? She learned from her mistakes. Many people do not learn from the mistakes, and they keep on bumping their heads, and they've got a band-aid as big as a running track around their head. Are you really learning from your mistakes? Are you repeating them? And this is what people do, and this is why people lose money very, very quickly, because they're not learning from the mistakes they do. Again, they're not. I wouldn't say the mistakes are learning experiences. Yeah, are you really looking at the things that have gone wrong rather than the things that have gone right? The more you focus on the things that go wrong, the more you'll be able to probably get it right. All right. And obviously, everybody thinking about the money. It's not about the money, it's about the strategy. We had this conversation today, and I'm going to repeat it. And also, before I even start, there's somebody in the chat now that we had a conversation to. You know who you are. But however, today's conversation was exciting. It was an experience. It was a journey, and it touched me on today's conversation, meaning that we had a conversation about their business, and they told me how they were, and since they've been in business as well. However, we were talking about marketing. This is my lane, yeah, and I will explain. This is what you've got to do. Is 80% of what you do is marketing. If you don't want to, and you want to defy it, you marketing with conversations, you market it with your brand, you market it with money, whatever you do, you go out, market. 20% is the product. All right. If you don't open your mouth, you don't have no clients. No clients means no business. All right. So focus on getting people to like you and love you. As you heard by many coaches, people that you know. If you don't know nobody, find somebody. They've got to like you. All right. So whatever you got to do to keep them happy, send them a gift, send them a postcard, send them a pigeon, and they've got to trust you. Now, this is most important. If they don't trust you, they're not going to give you any money. You don't have a business. Where's that lovely Jessica? She disappeared again. Kathy, do you want to say something about it?
No, I'm just listening, Leon.
No, you don't listen. You contribute because you're the moderator here. So you can't be listening. You've got lots to say.
No, but I think it's really important what Leon was saying is that we oftentimes get out here and, you know, to his point, it's not the product. And I wanted to even talk about that with Ava Laura, right? We talked about passive income, and I was looking at somebody, no, I think Kathy told me about someone that had made a lot of money from a launch. And I was thinking about, yeah, it's about getting in front of people. And to my point earlier in the video, it's just about getting in front of a ton of people and getting them to understand you and trust you and building those relationships, right? The whole thing is that you take that trust and you make sure that you're filtering it in the right direction, that you're doing the right thing with it, that you're helping the right people, all that good stuff, right? There was something else I was going to say to Leon's point, but I can't remember what it was. It's zoomed out of my head. But as far as like the passive income thing, it's all about having that audience and then having something to sell them. The whole 80%, 20% is absolutely true. As long as you have something to resell them over and over and over again, a download, an ebook, or somebody, you just keep on selling that thing. But that's the thing. You have to keep on marketing it. You have to keep on selling it. You have to keep putting it in the faces of people that need the services or the product. And that's how you do that whole passive income thing without getting into it too much.
Let's take that to what you just said here, and we'll interject Kathy as well. Again, I'm also Ava. Let's look at this very, very carefully. Now, what you just said there, obviously we've got to first solve a problem. Kathy said, how do you attract your audience? The first thing you got to look at, what is the problem? All right. If you're going off your head trying to be the Messiah, saying you can do everything, and they're not interested in you. Listen, I'm going to break it down. We've all got a toothache. You can do a couple of things. You can open the door and put a string and do it the old school way, or you go to a professional. Yep. The professional says, where you don't even have to ask the question, where's the pain? You're going in there. You're pointing like this. You can't even speak. Yeah. And the pain is so much. He says, or she says, listen, you may have to wait a week or so to get this fixed because we're backed up. Now, on the other hand, if you got about a G in a stack, I can slip you in next week or in a couple of hours. You choose the pain or get that G quickly to fix the problem. Yeah. So he or she can fix that problem there and then. So we've got to think about we're serving a person in the day, the pain point of that. Yeah, I'm keep on telling you this. If you don't understand this talk under the day, get off the internet now because you're going to lose quickly. All right, just get off. Yeah, save the bandwidth.
Don't get off the internet. Come to the summit.
No, don't. Because you didn't get the memo.
Don't tell them to get off the internet. We want them to get on the internet. Come to the summit so you know what to say and you understand.
But I think what you said is key though, Leon, is really just about making sure that you know who you're serving and how to serve them in the best way that you know how to, right? So that's really diving into what are your skills? What are you good at? To answer Kathy's question, the best way to serve my clients, I understand that while people come to me for digital marketing, there's also a piece of psychology that they come to me for. They're usually coming to me because they want to get away from the hectic, crazy, overwhelming pieces of marketing, and they want to relax with me. They want to talk to me. They want to have fun. And you know, the same way I crack jokes like this with my clients. Like, I make sure that marketing isn't just another thing on my to-do list, on our to-do list to do. I make sure that we're infusing their personality in it. I'm asking them about their lives. I'm asking them about their childhoods. I'm bringing that in and infusing who they are as a person in their marketing so they don't feel like it's just a job. It's not just because this isn't just marketing your product. It isn't just marketing. Even if you're selling a service, it really ain't just marketing your service. It's marketing you and that special thing that you do in that way that you can help that person directly. And if you're passionate about it and you truly believe that you can really make change in someone's life and help them transition to thrive, I was gonna say transition, help them transition their business or their person or their mentality, whatever you have on them with, right? Their mental space, whatever, then you know that you have to do this. I really look at it as my God-given purpose to help people bring themselves to the internet to help more people with their expertise. That's truthfully because I've been doing it since I was a little kid. When we had technology back in the day, when we were first getting on the internet, we had AOL. I was showing people how to set up their emails. I was showing people, oh yeah, go to AOL and put this in here and do this. And how do you connect? And then people were going, Jessica, how do I connect my computer? Oh, put this little piece of the cord into the back of the computer and put it here. Like I was showing people how to do that. So really, if you look at it, you've been doing what you should be doing right now your whole life.
Jessica, I just want to add in what you just said there. And again, I do focus on this with everybody that I probably speak to. You mentioned knowing what you're good at. I want to touch on this one, and people that have had the conference with me, I do focus on this very, very constantly. You don't know what you don't know. And if you don't know what you're good at, you've got a problem. How can you talk about it?
Come see me. If you don't know what you're good at, come see me.
Come see a
Or you feel like you're good at a whole bunch of things and you don't know
that's
which
the
one to
one.
monetize.
And you don't know what to focus on. Yeah, come see me.
Do you see why I just have to ask one question? And these people are focused. They're laser focused. They don't say they run a taxi cab, they do Uber, they now build a website and they've got a line here, they got a line here, they've got African descent coming from India, they've got kente cloth around their head. And what the hell is going on your business card? You've got it crossed out. Listen, I haven't got a clue. I'm confused.
Kathy, is that like you? Were you always resource reader even when you was younger? Were you always like the person people came to for stuff?
No, I've done different things. I've probably been resource reader since 92, something like that. Yeah. When I used to work at the patent and trademark office. And my coworker gave me that name. They were like, what restaurant? I could rattle it off like that. And, I just always been able to, where's the best place to go? Like, me, my mom, and my aunt went on a girls' trip. That place is out of business now. We went to Vegas for 4 days, 3 nights with a limo to and from the airport for $500, like $569. You know what I mean? It was this company.
That was a good price.
I love Vegas, but
nice.
That's the kind of stuff. And it included.
Is that why they out of business? Good gracious.
It included your hotel. Now the hotel, it wasn't bad, but it was one of the older ones at the end of the strip. But it included your airfare, your hotel, a ticket to one show, and the limo.
Wow. I should have called you when I think I sent my mom and my daughter, because I don't like Vegas. I'm like, there's too many naked people out here. But anyway, so I was like, I'm not going. So I sent my mom and my daughter because they love being in the light. I was like, I can't. I don't like people smoking and it's stuff everywhere. I'm a huge germaphobe, so I'm like, all the time. So anyway, not my place. Girl, it was like $800. So what the heck did you do? I was like, I'm gonna call you whenever this stuff is over. I'm gonna be like, Kathy, I need for you to
Jessica, you heard her say they are out of business. So
that's a warning. That's a warning.
But I do find good deals though. So there's a site called One Travel. I never hear people talk about it, but a couple of years ago, my husband is a San Francisco 49ers fan, and they were playing the Redskins on his birthday. And with less than 30 days, I got tickets for both of us for $400 round trip to California and back, all on one travel.
That's really good. That is amazing. Yeah, so yeah, call Kat, like I told y'all in the last one. If you got any questions about really anything, ask Kathy first. She can't tell
resources. Yeah, I got an inbox from one of our friends this afternoon was asking me about a funnel simulator.
Yay, good. Yeah, you know what? Oh, and Kathy put something in the chat here. Because we were but we only got about 8 more minutes and then we're going to end. But we're going through answering questions that I saw on Facebook just randomly. And so this one was, what is your recommended funnel builder? Did you always DIY or did you hire a designer to build it? And Kathy responded with X funnels, Max funnels, Groove funnels, Build All. And she said she loves Build All in marketing. So those are all the different. Kathy probably got a gazillion other ones if you give her about 5 minutes.
I do. If you want, like you name it, it's a tool that I've heard of it 9 times out of 10, or I use it, or I've had it in my arsenal. Now I like Builderall because you don't hear people talk about it, but Builderall just revamped. I mean, it was a good platform before, but it has, you can create your own, it has webinar tool, it has a website tool, it has a funnel tool in it, it has chatbot tool in it, and it is under $100.
Why are you
one
there?
time, not monthly, just one time.
No, why are you there, Kathy? I mean, Jessica, can you explain to non-technical people or non-internet people what a funnel is?
I'm gonna let Kathy do that.
Why?
So a funnel is basically the journey that your customer goes through in order to get them to buy from you.
Yeah, so it's your entry point and basically it's a journey, like she said, the journey, right? They touch these other touch points that they're going through. So you're basically nurturing them. It's a nurture sequence. If that's another buzzword, I'm sorry, you guys. When you live in this stuff, it's hard for you not to use those.
So
like the dang government employees.
Yeah.
Like who you work for? LSA, but who? What?
Huh?
So I'm going to give 2 good examples of a funnel per se that everybody can relate to. One of them is Amazon. When you go on Amazon, you purchase your item, they show you what other products people have bought. And a lot of times you say, oh, I might need that. Or they show you what products have been bought together. So that is a funnel, because now instead of just picking up that one thing, now you're going to pick up all 3 because you're like, well, I can't buy this without that. So that's an example of a funnel. Although most of the time a funnel is you visit a website, someone asks you for your contact information, you enter it. And then once you enter it, they're like, your download is on its way. In the meantime, watch this 3-minute video. And then if you happen to buy something from them, they're like, but wait, there's more. But wait, there's more.
Oh, I hate those.
OTOs or one-time offers. So that is an example. But another one is definitely one people can relate to is McDonald's. I get it. You may not go to McDonald's, but do you want fries with that shake? Do you want medium? Do you want large? Do you want an apple pie with that?
Wait a minute, Kathy. They now have the app though. So now what the app does is the app sends you, oh, guess what? You can get free fries today. It's Free Fry Thursday. So you go, my kids give me every time. Mom, they just sent me an alert. I can get free fries today. Can we go get free fries? Of course. No.
I went to Starbucks today because it's happy hour. You get 2 for 1. So you get one drink, buy one, get it free. I was up in Starbucks today, yes.
Exactly. Right?
Don't let me start to call you out. Why are we buying black?
Right? Look. But look,
It could be well, I was about to.
No.
Me with the French fries too. But that's the thing, is that as soon as you get there, and now what kid is gonna let me drive out with just getting a medium
just fries?
Right? I gotta get a soda, and then I was like, oh, I might want a milkshake. Like, and I don't even eat McDonald's, right? I don't eat it. I feed it to my kids. I know that's horrible, right? Like, I feed it to my kids, but I don't eat it. But but I will get a shake or iced tea every now and again, right? But that's the thing, right? That is a funnel, right? And honestly, the way that they're putting these apps, they're getting real genius with these things to get us in the door, to get us in line, right? So what Kathy is saying is 100% on point. Those funnel systems, they work. You just have to figure out the way to do them creatively, which is why Prince is the thing, right? My thing is, when I do marketing, I always want to do it different. If everybody is going left, I'm always the person to go, wait a minute, let me see what's over here. Let me see what I can do in this way, right? When everybody was putting up the black tiles, I was like, let me actually see if I can do something over here this way, right? And I got a lot of engagement because I went the opposite way of the way everybody else was going. Plus, that didn't make sense to me anyway. So I was like, I'm black. I'm not silencing my voice. I don't know what the heck y'all talking about, okay? I will never, ever, ever, ever silence my voice. But anyway, other folks, you should, yes, shut up. But us, we need to talk all day. So anyway, with that all being said, in the social media realm, if people are all kind of gouging towards and going one way, I am not a bandwagoner whatsoever. I always try to do things differently. You always want to put your own little spin on the stuff. So anywho, where was I going with that? I don't know. What was we talking about?
I just want to say, in terms of the funnel, you want to evoke emotion, and if you ever see FOMO, that stands for fear of missing out. So if there's an offer, just like there was 2 for 1, and Ava Lord went and got her, like, oh no, it's only today. Oh yeah, that's the kind of emotion you want to evoke in your customer.
Absolutely.
Like, oh well,
only today at a specific period of time.
Yes. Wow.
Yeah. So from 2 to 7.
If you're watching this live and you don't use TNT 50 by Sunday night, you will miss out, and it will be full price.
Yes. So make sure you're using the TNT 50 discount code. That is happening. Actually, it's a Juneteenth special. And we put that in place for Black business owners through Juneteenth. So it starts today, but technically it's Juneteenth somewhere in the world already. So it'll run through the weekend. It'll run through the weekend. So make sure you use the code, because it will be done when this weekend is over. So make sure you get it that.
What I suggest you do as business owners, look, I've come in late on the party on this one, but more importantly, listen, these guys have put together something phenomenal. I can't just say thank you for giving me the opportunity to work with both of you, well, 3 of you today, because
don't be trying to leave me out. What you?
Oh, I will leave you too. Okay,
you don't know which both of you he was talking.
He was talking to me because he was looking in my direct, like the way his screen is pointed is pointing at me. Okay. Well, we'll move the boxes.
Just like he always called it up. In his defense, he said the 3 of you.
The 3 of you. Okay.
Listen, in his defense, it's like what, 2:00 in the morning in London. You have the right. You have the right to make mistakes. I need to, because I'm about to fade out too.
Okay. I'm sorry, Leon. We are closing out. Go ahead, Leon. I'm sorry. I'll let you finish your thought. I apologize. Go ahead.
No, I mean, see what I'm doing. Please train the fool. But yeah.
Blabbers.
Yeah. Let's talk about it. If you don't know what this is, me and Jessica said, okay, we're gonna reinvent the past again. This was a live streaming platform way before its days, before Facebook even tried, or YouTube. But this was where we all met, all of us here, and we are live streamers. Jessica made a good point in the day. We've got to turn up, show up, and just show your face. And people buy from people, they don't buy from websites. And more importantly, if someone's going to put some money in your pocket, you have to come and camp. If you're not ready for that, this is what, I mean, you can do it, but we are people, and you're not going to give money to a website you can't see someone behind. This is the fear of people. Who are you? Can I see you? What it is. I don't come up and camp all the time. That's why they lock me away. I don't know why, but guess what? I still get paid just based on, you know, the lyrics. I mean, I could do more, but however, I ask for big money, and guess what? Because I produce results and I talk it through. But for what was I trying to say here? But yeah, I think
he don't even know what he trying to say.
No, because no,
I dang sure don't know.
Jessica messed up the flow.
I'm trying to hang.
Jessica messed up the flow.
We're bringing it to a close.
Cash App, come on.
Cash App us.
Wait,
if you got any value out of this. Go ahead, Leon.
Where we're going to be. We're going to be on here Saturday.
Oh, Saturday, yes. So Saturday, we will let you know the time. If you want us to notify you, please DM one of us or fill out the form.
Okay, exactly. Fill out the form. Yes. We can put that as well. If you want your site reviewed, we're going to give you an honest review, and that is most important.
If you want your site reviewed, DM myself, DM any of us really, and just let us know, hey, I want a site review, because you may be watching this on Kathy's page, you may be watching this on Ava Laura's page, you may be watching this on Leon's page. I'm going to repurpose the heck out of this, so you may be watching this on Instagram, you may be watching this on wherever else I put it on. YouTube. Yes, you may be on my YouTube channel. If wherever you're watching this, if you are interested in getting your website reviewed, please go ahead and DM us directly. You will need to be on Facebook. If you are not on Facebook, then you will need to find us online. And if you Google any one of us, we'll all come up. Except for Leon, because Leon don't have a website. But all the rest of us will come up. And Leon is, we lock him away at night. So you DM us.
You know, I just thought about how gangster Leon is.
Leon's super gangster.
No, Leon is so gangster. He will murder websites and he don't even have one.
Oh,
that's gangster.
That is gangster. That is super gangster though.
Because
I'm trying to, how can I be down with that? Like
it's easy. You know when they
murder people's websites and don't even have one.
True. But that's the situation, because you put listen, there's a Jamaican saying, the higher the monkey climbs, the more you're gonna get exposed. You put yourself out there in the internet, you're gonna get exposed. But I won't get exposed because I don't have a website. I don't put myself in the situation to get exposed. All right? That's why I come after you. Yeah? You gotta play this game horrible. Right. All right?
He is horrible. Thank you guys so much for watching.
So a couple of things before we close.
Go ahead.
Deshaun says happy Juneteenth, Leon.
Happy Juneteenth.
It's already Juneteenth where you are.
For real though. That's what I'm trying to say. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. Comes to 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello.
Deshaun says can we do a site review, but privately.
She wants it privately.
Who was it?
Yeah.
Deshaun.
Yeah.
It costs again $67 for that. What are you playing at? We play that. We play that.
We got you.
We got you. We'll take care of
it. Who's gonna do it?
Look, you a top fan, Deshaun.
Exactly.
You and Francine.
You've got VIP access, I don't believe. Yeah. You got VIP.
But you know what? We're gonna look back on this and be like, remember when we only had like 2 or 3 people watching us? Oh yeah, now it's the whole.
What's the site? Give me the site. I'll do it right.
No, we're not doing it right now.
No, I know I'm doing it after.
Why are you saying no?
No, I'll do it after this.
She said no. Keep going. Keep wrapping up.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much for watching us. Please visit blah, blah, transitionandthrive.com, and you can place in the code TNT50 to get 50% off today through Juneteenth weekend. From what I heard, it's supposed to be all week, but we only doing this to Sunday. So you guys go ahead and hit it up.
Bring a friend. Don't come alone.
Share.
Bring a friend. Somebody who's business minded or somebody who doesn't know if there's websites messed up and jacked up. Please bring them.
Blab, the Blab alumni are out. Kathy, you got something to say? And then after
and then I just want to say, If you have your marketing questions, and even if you're watching this on the replay, put it in the comments, because we
Yes.
do go back and look at all the comments and reply. So if you have a marketing question that you want answered, doesn't have to be about your website, murdering your website. Put it in the comments, and we'll be sure to address it.
Yes.
Good night.
And we continually check our Cash Apps as well,
Thank
so you
you.
can keep
Thank
those
you for
coming
tuning
too.
in. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
Cash App. Keep the
Yeah, they
Cash
can
Apps
keep
coming.
coming. We check those too.
We check those too, and we respond, and we thank you all. So we'll start tagging you guys and thanking you all for the Cash Apps. Thank you guys so much for watching. Wishing you wellness in life and in business the way I end them. Blab alumni are out.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you.